So there I was spending a month shadowing a CEO, a pro athlete, and a best-selling author. I thought high performers were just lucky. They had the right parents, the privilege, the looks, the brains. But turns out their secret wasn't talent. It was these 10 habits. And the crazy thing, none of them are that complicated. In fact, some take only 2 minutes. So how did they become extraordinary? By doing the ordinary, consistently doing these tiny habits day after day. Let's steal their secrets. Habit no. 1. The 5 for 3 to 1 morning hack. Photo by Christian Copcon and Splash. My first morning with the CEO. I got to her apartment at 6 a.m. and she was already dressed and sipping tea. Now, I know what you're thinking. You can't compare yourself to a CEO who has a personal chef and sleeps in an extra wide bed. But here's the thing, we have more in common than you think. We both hate hitting snooze. We both want to start our days strong, and we both have phones that glow in our faces at 6 a.m. What's different is what we do next. On that day, she shared her trick. When you have less than 2 minutes to do something, get it done immediately. Make bed, chug water, open blinds. It took 5 minutes, and I could see her whole day unfolding before me. Now, I know you're thinking, duh, Casey? But listen, our brains love multisensory input. When you lay in bed, phone buzzing, debating whether to get up, you're actually procrastinating 3 times. You're deciding if you should get up, if you should make the bed, and if you should chug water. But once you move, your body follows. You see, when you do something, anything, your brain starts to expect more movement. That's why it's easier to go from sitting in bed to standing up to getting dressed. And yes, it's easier to go from opening the blinds to letting the sunshine in to flipping on the light switch. We don't need motivation when we have momentum. So take your mornings to the next level. Here's a shortcut to that CEO routine. Check out this video for actionable tricks, including how to wake up at 5 a.m. without hating it. The millionaire morning routine you can steal. Number 5 a.m. alarm needed. I used to wake up 10 minutes before my first Zoom call, chug cold coffee and call it a morning productivity. Then I discovered the power of intentionality. Habit no. 2. The Focus 90. Photo by Glenn Carstens Peters on Unsplash. For the past year, the athlete has been training twice a day. But here's what shocked me. He never spends more than 90 minutes in the gym. He works in sprints, then rests for 30 minutes. He takes breaks while I take breaks. Ultradian rhythms, 90-minute cycles where your brain naturally focuses. But how does he get so much done in such little time? Focus intensely for 90 minutes, then detach completely. No screens, no checking messages, no sneaking in work emails. Just rest. My test: finish a client project that usually took to frazzle days in 3 focus blocks. I was amazed at how much more I accomplished in less time, but also how much deeper my rest was. You see, when you force yourself to 100% focus for 90 minutes, you unlock superhuman powers. You get things done that most people take days to complete. And when you detach, you recharge in ways that quick coffee breaks just can't match. Habit no. 3. The Stop Doing List. Photo by Altum Codon and Splash. When the author shared his not allowed list, everything changed. X. Checking email before noon. X. Meetings without an agenda. X. Saying yes to things that don't excite him. You see, high performers subtract before they add. They identify what they won't do so they can double down on what they will. Your turn. Write 3 things you won't do this week. Don't just add more tasks to your plate. Take away the stuff that doesn't move the needle. You'll be surprised how much more room there is for what really matters. Habit no. 4. The 2-minute rule. Overheard from the CEO's assistant: if a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Reply to that short email. Hang up your coat. Wash your coffee cup. Why? Because tasks haunt us mentally. Even those tiny ones. But when you deal with them immediately, you free up mental space for creativity and focus. Think of it like your inbox. When you clear it regularly, you have room for important emails. But when it's overflowing, nothing gets through. Same with your to-do list. When you tackle small tasks right away, you prevent them from turning into mental monsters. Result: 80% fewer I'll do it later ghosts haunting your brain. Habit no. 5. The Power of Hell Yes or No. The athlete doesn't do everything. In fact, he turns down 99% of opportunities. His filter: hell yes. If an opportunity isn't hell yes, it's no. This saved him 11 hours week. Imagine what you could do with an extra day every month. Opportunities aren't bad. They just have to be amazing. Habit no. 6. The Weekly Review. Every Friday afternoon, the author shuts down his laptop, celebrates 3 wins, identifies 1 friction point, and plans 3 priorities for Monday. Why? Because Friday sets the tone for your weekend and your week. It's the perfect time to reflect. Celebrate 3 wins. Train your brain to recognize progress. Identify 1 friction point. What went wrong this week so you can fix it next week? Plan 3 priorities for Monday. Start your week strong. My version: 15 minutes every Friday equals no Sunday scaries. Habit no. 7. The Body Energy Audit. The athlete checks in with his body 3 times a day. Have I moved in the last hour? Am I hydrated? Do I need protein or rest? High performers don't ignore their biology. They check in because you can't perform at your best if you don't fuel your body well. Result: no more 3 p.m. crashes. Habit no. 8. The input-output ratio. The author reads 100 books a year, but he doesn't just pick up and read any book. He follows this rule. For every 1 hour of social media, 30 minutes of reading books. For every binge session, 1 video that helps him build a skill. We all have the same 24 hours. It's what we do with them that makes a difference. My hack: follow no empty scrolling. Always have a learning goal. Habit no. 9. The 10th of October 10 rule. Before making any decision, the CEO asks herself 3 questions. How will I feel about this in 10 minutes? 10 months, 10 years? This keeps you from making rash choices and helps you choose what truly matters. I use it to quit a toxic client, start exercising, call my mom more. Habit number 10, the shutdown ritual. All 3 do some version of this before bed. Write down tomorrow's top 3 tasks. Close all tabs and apps. Say done out loud. Why? Because work is a safety blanket. It gives us the illusion of control. But when we take that illusion to bed, we never get a good night's sleep. Your brain is still in problem-solving mode. Instead, end your workday with a physical and mental shutdown. Shut the door, close the laptop, say done. Signal your brain it's time to rest. Your turn. Pick one habit to try this week. I started with number 7. Now I keep almonds at my desk and take walking meetings. Don't overthink it. Just dive in. You don't have to be perfect. Just show up. Remember, you're not too ordinary to be high-performing. You're just getting started. Follow for more bite-sized genius.